Hello, it's Sue Clark with my second part of my geranium video. It's been so windy and also very wet the last few days, so I'm sorry I've only just managed to get round to it. This plant is a super plant. It's spinners, named after a nursery down south. I've had it quite a few years. When it starts coming up, the foliage is red. It starts coming up with red stems and then golden leaves, and then it has these super bluish, violety, bowl-shaped flowers on it. So it's quite different from a lot of the Pratense. I'm not sure what the cross is, but it really is a lovely plant, and I've got it in several places in the garden. I'm not a big fan of roses, but this one has been lovely this year. It's anniversary, really lovely rose. Another sylvaticum there, one of the last ones to flower, and this one is Moran. It's quite tall. It's about 3 foot tall, 3 and a bit foot tall, and it's not staked, and it's standing up and holding its own. So another reason why I like sylvaticums. Over here it's practically over now, but it has been absolutely fantastic. And this is Mrs. Judith Bradshaw, and I bought it from Judith Bradshaw when she had her nursery at Catforth Gardens. Like I say, it's practically over now. I'll be chopping it back soon, but the flowers are pinky lilac-y colour, and the foliage is golden, and it's always golden. It looks lovely when it first comes up. It's a bit jaded now, as I say, because of all the sun we've had. It's been such a sunny border here at the front that it really has been too hot. I mean, you know, they like the heat, but it's really been a little bit too hot. Just my bird bath there. The birds love to come and have a little wash in there and a drink. This one here, this is another Renardii. It's Philip Verpel, and as you can see, he's almost over as well. But I love the way the petals are separated. Lovely blue separated petals with the typical lovely soft velvety leaves. Now I have a few in here. One which has been disappointing this year is the straight Renardii, and for some reason it's sort of dying back in the centre. As you can see there, it's got a lot of dieback, and so I'll lift that up and repot it, see how it goes over the next few weeks. This is a lovely little geranium. I don't know if you can see that, it's only tiny. It's brown leaves with a little white flower, and it's Sane, S-A-N-N-E. Really pretty little plant, very hardy, gets through the winter, doesn't need any faffing around with, and a good doer. And then we've got Chantilly, and this is a lovely pink one. It's a Renardii type again, little pink flowers with green foliage, this one, and that flowers its socks off. Another different geranium is this one, which is Elka. A really lovely plant, this. One of the sanguinium types. It doesn't go mad like some of the others. Stays quite a neat mound. And over here, another sanguinium, of course, is striatum. I love this one. It's a lovely pastely pink colour. As you can see, it's got lots and lots of buds on it. Flowers for a long period of time. Looks after itself, doesn't need a lot of faffing around, which is good. I tend to spend most of my time in the back garden, so I don't sort of pay a lot of attention to plants so much in the front. This one here is just a straight magnificum. It's a lovely blue. I've got a lovely dianthus there growing as well. It's a really deep red colour. That's been out all winter. and we had such a lot of rain at the beginning of the year, I thought it probably won't come back, but sure enough it has come back, and it's very pretty. The Pretenses are all starting to flower now, and this is one of my favourite ones. It's just the straight album, the white flowered Pretense. Just a really lovely plant. I've got a few phayums at the front here, but they've sadly all gone over now. They're a real sort of spring plant. What I have got over here is an Oxonianum, which is Catherine Adele, little pink flower with obviously the typical blotch in the centre of the leaf. Now, Oxonianums do tend to go a little bit wild, but I just keep this in this corner and it just does its thing, and quite pretty. It's semi-shaded, that area, so it more or less looks after itself. This is my favourite tree, and it's Crimson King. We've been in this garden for 12 years, and it was one of the very first things I bought. You can't have too many trees. This one is really growing well, and as you can see it must be about 25 foot high. I have to be honest, I didn't quite realise it was going to get quite so tall in such a short time, but it's wonderful, beautiful crimson leaves, and hence the name Crimson King. So that's it for now, and I'll see you all on Facebook. Bye.